taken individually, all the Eagles' moves so far this offseason make sense. Taken as a whole, they raise concern whether the Eagles are getting too old. More specifically, whether Howie Roseman is committing too many dollars to guys on the back end of their careers. Jason Peters got another year. He's 37. Jason Kelce got another year and is now signed through 2021. He's 31. Brandon Graham got a pretty big 3-year deal. He turns 31 in a couple weeks. DeSean Jackson got a sizable contract for a guy who's 32. Andrew Sendejo is 31. Vinny Curry turns 31 this summer. I've got no problem with any of the moves taken apart from the others. But the analytics make it pretty clear that older guys are more likely to get hurt or see their production diminish dramatically. We saw it last year with guys like Peters, Darren Sproles, Haloti Ngata and Mike Wallace. Now, young guys get hurt too, but the older you are as a team, the more you're at risk. And when those older guys have high cap figures, it makes it tough to function when they start missing time. According to Pro Sports salary cap tracker Spotrac, the Eagles had the 17th oldest team in 2017, when they won the Super Bowl, and the 9th oldest team last year, when they advanced a round deep in the playoffs. Today, and obviously rosters are nowhere near settled, the Eagles have the 5th oldest team in the NFL. The Eagles' nucleus is guys in that 28 to 32 range. Alshon Jeffrey, Malcolm Jenkins, Kelce, Nigel Bradham, Fletcher Cox, Zach Ertz, Jackson, Graham, Malik Jackson, who are their best players under 28? Carson Wentz is 26, Nelson Agholor is 25. They're promising young defensive backs like Avonte Maddox, Rasul Douglas and Sidney Jones are all in their early 20s. Derek Barnett is only 22, but there are question marks about every one of them. This is why Roseman, Joe Douglas and co. have to nail this draft and the next couple drafts. This is a roster that really needs an infusion of young talent. When this current group of veteran stars moves on, who takes over? Roseman has had only 3 drafts since being returned to power, and he's taken only 6 guys in the first 3 rounds. Of that group, Wentz is a certified Pro Bowler and a star, although he still needs to show he can stay healthy, and Dallas Goedert certainly seems like a stud, but the others Barnett, Jones, Isaac Seumalo and Douglas, are works in progress. The Eagles have found one Pro Bowl defensive player in their last 13 drafts, and that was Cox in 2012. Their draft record has been better on offense, but the Lane Johnson, Ertz draft is now 6 years old. The Eagles aren't in the danger zone. Not yet. But things change quickly in the NFL, and teams that can't keep up in terms of young talent inevitably fall by the wayside. The Eagles have 3 of the first 57 picks in next month's draft, and as of now they have their own picks in the first 4 rounds of the 2020 draft, plus 2 5s in addition to the compensatory picks they're stockpiling. So the opportunity is there to get younger, to get faster and more durable, to find the talent to remain a perennial contender for a deep postseason run. Right now, the Eagles have one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. I see them as a legit Super Bowl contender. But in the next few years, the face of the Eagles will change dramatically. To remain competitive, to remain elite, they need stars to emerge once guys like Peters, Graham, Jenkins, Jackson and Kelce either move on, retire or experience a downturn in their productiveness. All they have to do is find them. Click here to download the My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Flyers, Sixers and Phillies games easily on your device. More on the Eagles.